Hey YouTube, today's story time is the time I got suspended in 5th grade for throwing a staple clip at my teacher. Yes, you heard this right. This ain't no clickbait. This is my life. Seriously. And I ain't gonna lie, 5th grade was a rough time for me. That's when I started having problems at home, and yeah, that's really why I was doing all the bad shit. Like going into like middle school, and I was just bad as shit in middle school, stealing and all that. It starts at home. They don't say that for no reason. It really do just start at home. So let me paint the scenery for y'all real quick. We in 5th grade. You head of the school. You know what I'm saying? Like 5th grade, you head of the school. Like, you know? Because y'all the oldest ones in the building. Like, yeah, bitch, it's my shit. So I was already in that mentality. Like, yeah, bitch, it's my shit. And my 5th grade teacher, her name was Miss O'Brien. Yes, I'm dropping names because I never gave a fuck. She was a little bit older. She had came from one of the elementary schools. And prior, she was already teaching at another elementary school. But she had came to our school. I guess she had like a couple years under her belt of teaching because she was older, bigger. That don't have nothing to do about the story. The reason I threw the staple clip at her head was because I did not like her and I was upset with her. I don't really understand why I was upset. Just know she probably did something to piss me off. We were walking in the hallway. Y'all know in 5th grade when you walking in the hallway and they have you follow each other in single file line, and like at each corner you stop and wait as if it's like ongoing traffic or some shit. Like, yeah, so we was doing that. And I looked up and I seen a poster board. Cool. I get to looking at the poster board. You know when people like hang up the poster boards, they just be doing like hella staples, just like boom, 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 boom. Girl, I get to picking at that shit. Bitch, I pulled one out. Sure did. We like a couple steps from the door. I'm like, fuck it. I launched that bitch. Not thinking it's gonna actually hit her in the head. Like, bitch, I did not know that shit was gonna happen. Like, I promise you, like, I was just throwing it to throw it. Like, I was just trying to be funny. And, like, it's not like I was trying to be funny for, like, a crowd because nobody knew I did this shit. It was literally just me, myself, and I. It was kind of like an impulsive decision. And I just was like, my intrusive thoughts got the best of me. And I was like, fuck it, bitch, I'm gonna do it. So, bitch, I grabbed that motherfucker. And I threw that shit at her. I knew I fucked up, though, because Shirley got to scratching her head, bro. Bitch, what you scratching your head for? Gee. Motherfuckers, we all go up in the classroom. Why my teacher don't go in the classroom? I'm like, damn, what fuck, like, what happened to Shorty ass? Mind you, I told you, this teacher, like, my whole classroom, we all collectively did not like her ass. Our parents did not like her ass. Like, we had school meetings about this teacher. Like, she didn't give us homework. She didn't believe in homework, so we wasn't really learning nothing. It was just like a whole bunch of things. So we had another teacher at the time. So at that time when Miss O'Brien went to the bathroom, we had our second teacher, and I forgot her name, but she was there. Miss McWater, I think that was her name. Yeah, we had Miss McWater. So Miss McWater was watching us while Miss O'Brien was in a nurse office getting her hair and that scalp checked. That scalp check, boo. So I guess like they found the staple clip or whatever. But baby, the principal came in our classroom and she started bringing people into the office one by one. Now I'm scared. Now I'm kind of shitting on myself. I'm not gonna lie, because what are y'all talking about in those rooms? And what are y'all saying? Bitch, by the time she got to me, I walk up in that bitch, I'm damn near shitting on myself. She said, we know it was you. Doh. How do you know this? Like, how? They checked the cameras. But I'm irritated as fuck because it was just like, damn, like my homegirl birthday party was that weekend. It was like a skating rink party. Like, y'all know them skating rink parties was busting, so I couldn't even go to that shit. Mind you, I'm about to get my ass beat when I go home. My mom's about to tear me the fuck up. And she did. Yeah. It was so like, I was just remember being in that office and my principal was like, yeah, so we're suspending you. And as soon as she said suspending, bitch, I said, por qué? Fuck. I'm like, huh? She like, yeah, you been suspended for a week. Oh my God, that's a long time. I'm like, damn, bitch, a whole week. And around this time, I was like writing in my journal, and I have my actual journal entries around this time. Like at this time when I got suspended, like I was writing so much shit in there, and I was just like such an angry child. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a lot of built up anger. And I think I'm gonna do another YouTube video on me just reading my journal. But I was an angry child, and around this time is when my anger started happening, or just like showing up in my behavior. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, bitch, my mama, she picked me up from that school, and she said, "You want your whooping now, or you want it tomorrow?" I'll take it now, thank you. One ass whooping on the platter, thank you. So, girl, I went up in my room and I put about like 10 pairs of panties on. No shade, I'm not lying. Bitch, it looked like I had a blow up booty. Got a blow up booty. I walked up in my mama's room. She told me to take that shit off. So I went and I took that shit off. She told me to turn my big dumb ass. Yeah, I turned my big fat dumb ass. Yeah, it did. Took it off. I left one pair on. I had two. It didn't help. I got toe up for sure. That was my last whooping ever though. I promise you, like, my mom whooped me so good, like I was like, I'm cool off this shit. Like 5th grade, bitch, that was the last time I ever got hit with a belt. Promise you. 6th grade, I ain't get touched. Cause I feel like low key in 6th grade, you still getting whoopings and stuff like that. That's kind of abuse. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. But anyways, yes, like I was just super embarrassed. Like my mama, she told me up. Told this ass up. And I was like, damn. But you know when you get suspended and you go back to school after being suspended, like, bitch, you're that nigga. Like, I'm walking down the hallway like, I'm feeling like the nigga. Like, I'm feeling like that man. Like, you know, I'm feeling like her. And I just remember seeing my teacher. But it was cool because, like I said, we had 2 teachers. So I really didn't even have to face her. Like, bitch, I'm not even talking to you for real. Bitch, I don't even know why you're here. You don't even teach us nothing. You're taking up space, literally. But yeah, that's like a quick little story time of the time that I got suspended. I ended up not going to my friend's birthday party, and I was so shitty about that. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I was so mad about that, and my mom whooped my ass. But I definitely learned my lesson, and that was my first and last time, you know, doing something to a teacher. Like, I ain't, you know, I learned my lesson. Like, I ain't really have to go through anything else for me to get my shit together and be like, yeah, I should not be doing that. But it was really just like my impulsive thoughts. Like, it just was really like, oh, I should do that. And then I did it. No thought behind it. Yeah. That's honestly when my parents should have probably got me into therapy because, bitch, why am I throwing stuff at my teacher? That's weird. Start on the parents like, fuck y'all got going on at home. Realistically though, kids become violent when they see that shit at home or when they're around like violent environments. Like, I don't know, it just shows up. So, but yeah, after that, bitch, I just, you know, went to 6th grade and went the fuck on about my life. I don't know what happened to Miss O'Brien. I hope she's swell because I don't know, she was just a weird ass bitch. Like, her whole thing was like she didn't believe in homework. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like everybody was eating that shit up. Like the beginning of the school year, like everybody was eating that up. Like, yes. But it started to like actually like realistically, I feel like I missed out on a lot of like history, like in elementary school in that class. Like, just specifically that class. My school did a good job of like educating us and stuff like that, but that class for sure, like I didn't learn shit. That class was a joke. Like, niggas did not have no homework or nothing, and the students, like, we was complaining about it because we wasn't learning nothing, and it was just kind of like, this is pointless. Like, we not even learning nothing, and we constantly being tested on shit that we don't even learn for real. So, girl, I just and realistically, like, that's probably like how kids are nowadays. Like, that's probably how like teachers are nowadays. Like, don't be teaching shit, and the kids probably will never complain about that shit. Back in the day, my generation, we was complaining because, bitch, what you mean no homework? Everybody was eating that shit up at first because, mind you a kid. Who the fuck wants to have homework? That's how you know it's bad, when the kids want homework. The fuck? But yeah, y'all, this was a quick little story time. It ain't nothing too much, but I'm gonna be posting more often. I got a new computer because my old one cracked and broke, so I got me a new MacBook, so I will be posting more. And yeah,